as I'm recording things, if my alarm goes off, then it stops the recording, which is totally annoying. Anyway, so that's what happened. So I'm starting again. But it was a little baby deer, and so I didn't know if it was alive or not. And so I go over, and it's not moving that I can tell. And I thought, well, I can't touch it because I didn't want the mama to not be able to come back. And then I thought the mama, oh my gosh, the mama. So I kind of step away and I look and I'm listening to make sure I'm not going to get, like boxed by a mama deer. So I look around, I scan the wood line, and then I'm kind of looking around the yard. I don't see anything and don't hear anything. And so then my focus is back toward this little baby, and it's just laying there still. So I get a little stick and I'm just like, barely like touching its back, and it starts to move a little bit and it starts to breathe more. And I'm like, what do I do? So I text Macy, I'm like, are you guys awake? Come to the front yard. And so she comes out there, she's like, what is it? And so I tell her, Tucker runs out there, and I'm like, Tucker, get away. I didn't want him to hurt it. I don't think he would, but anyway, I was concerned about that. So we got him back in there, and then I didn't know what to do. So I called Jennifer, and because she used to work at a vet, and she was like, well, let me call him and see what he says. So she didn't get him. Anyway, she called the office, and they said, just leave it alone. Like, the mama probably left it there on purpose. She went to get food. Leave it alone. And so Macy posted on Facebook, what do you do, with a little fawn that's just like in the middle of the front yard, not like laying in the grass or, like a nest area, like it's laying in the middle of the yard, and it's getting hot. So I was worried sick about this thing, but everybody said, leave it alone. So we did. So I was like, if there is something wrong with this little baby deer and I have left it alone to die by itself, I don't think I can forgive myself, and we're going to have a funeral for it. And all these people who told me to leave it alone, they're coming. They're coming, and they're going to help me with this funeral for this little baby, and like, we're going to do this together. So struggled, but I left, and I told Macy, I said, please go back and check on it, because she was going to go and get some things done for the party, and took Everly to Marie. Anyway, so she went back, and it was there. And so by the time she got home in the early afternoon, it was gone. She called me. I was so excited. I was so happy that little baby was not there. But then I was worried about where it went. So she kept looking, and she saw a doe in the yard, and she watched where she went, and she had moved that little baby into the wood line, and it was moving around. So I never have experienced anything like that before. It might sound silly, I don't know, but I was tore up over this sweet little baby. And its mama's not there, but I learned today that's kind of a thing, and I was glad I didn't touch it. But anyway, so that was a thing, and I just felt, a little bit hurt, like, my mama heart was hurting, because I just felt like that little thing was laying there by itself, and I just didn't want it to be injured or hurt. So anyway, well, I just wanted to tell you about that. And it's like my instinct was to pick up the phone and call you, and be like, what am I supposed to do? Because I know you know these things, and I don't know these things, but I learned. So I can't wait till we can start talking again, so I can actually tell you these things, and maybe even call you and say, hey, what the crap am I supposed to do? But it's kind of cool learning these things and figuring these things out on my own too. So anyway. All right, well, just, a short story turned long, and I wanted to share it with you on my way down here. I'm going to, about to blast some radio, some music, and, have my own little concert here in the car, and then get down here and hopefully just relax a little bit. So, alrighty, well, I will talk to you again soon. I love you. Bye.